Hi everyone, this is Wind Up Night 2, the sequel to, well, Wind Up Night. Probably one of my favourite games that I would consider to be a bit of an old school title now on mobile. Released a number of years ago, we've been kind of waiting for an updated version of this game with new puzzles, new obstacles to avoid, and obviously new environments, and fantastic graphics to boot. And they've delivered all of that in spades. Now, the game is initially free to play, with a set of levels that you can kind of play through for free. Then, using an in-app purchase, you can unlock more levels. Overall, the gameplay here is just fantastic. I mean, they've done a phenomenally good job at, well, bringing Clockwork Knight forward into the modern graphics era, as it were, modern smartphones, and really crafted something that feels alive. And that's probably one of the greatest things I can say about this game is the graphics, the animation. This world feels alive, and it feels like something you actually want to, well, care about just a little tiny bit. The basic principle is this: you are a Clockwork Knight, a wind-up knight, and you'll have to move through each level, avoiding obstacles, killing monsters, and grabbing wind-up power. Now, this wind-up power effectively allows you to carry on moving through the level. If you run out of your Clockwork wind-up power, then the level ends and you effectively fail. Likewise, hit an obstacle, you fail. Hit a monster, if it hits you, should I say, then you fail. And obviously the whole point here is to avoid, attack, jump, and so on until you get to the end of each level. And it kind of works a little bit like an endless runner in many respects, because there's no pause button here. There's no way you can kind of stop the action, stay in one position, carry on fighting, or change direction. You always move forward, as it were. Now, overall, I think there's a great suite of content here, really. The game is incredibly accessible, but challenging. Some of those puzzles as you're kind of moving through, you know, having to time double jumps, blocks, and so on with your shield can get quite tricky, and ultimately that gives quite a lot of replay value here. I've certainly got stuck on my fair few elements during playing this game, but ultimately it's down to your skill, not down to the game being sucky. Ultimately, this is a game where if you practice, your reflexes get faster and you start to really excel at Clockwork Knight 2. Wind Up Night 2, should I say. A really fantastic game, and one you most definitely need to check out this weekend.